Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I wanted to share with you guys an unboxing or unwrapping of origami paper. And I found this particular paper here at the store the other day and realized maybe I hadn't really shown you guys this kind of paper in action. This is special paper that is by Grimm Hobby. It's called Ryomen Chiyogami, which is meaning that it's on both sides, so you have both sides printed. And this is Asa no Ha, which is the pattern that you see there, this kind of geometric pattern there, really common in lots of origami. So there are 4 different color variations here, and they have a neat kind of way of sort of mimicking the pattern in the center. A couple of them have a gradation to the middle. So we'll open it up and take a look here. There's 4 patterns. You get 28 sheets in total, so 7 of each design. This is about 350 yen or so, not too much when you're considering the nice quality of paper you get. Grimm Hobby always has such beautiful paper. Now this is not any of their higher grade kind of washi kind of paper. This is just printed Chiyogami paper. You've got a nice good weight to it. And you can see from the way that that was folded over, you've got some pretty sakura blooms there on this. All of these are all themed with sakura blooms. And then that cool geometric pattern on the other side. So there's the red one here. Like I said, it has like a cool gradation towards the center there. That's this one. And then this other one is blue with butterflies too. And then we also have nice purple and green ones that have the kind of waves and different kinds of scenes there with fans and butterflies too. Really common images for origami paper. Pretty. You can find some of these kinds of patterns in a, like I said, like a more textured washi sort of kind of paper, but these are just printed. But you always know that Grimm Hobby has really good quality and the weight is nice. They make great projects, have a nice crispness to them, so definitely always a good brand to go with. And this particular pattern suggests, because it is a double-sided paper, like if you could do a particular project that takes advantage of that. For example, they suggest here to create the box that has these pointed edges. So I'll show you guys how to do that with this paper, because that's always a fun way to kind of show the uniqueness of the paper. So I'm using the red one here. What we want to do is we're going to start off with a square base. So I want to start with the color side that I want to be on the outside here. I want that to be on the bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and fold my paper in half and then fold it in half again. And then flip it over, and then go ahead and fold everything into a big triangle both ways so that you get the creases we need, so that we can then collapse everything down to get to a square base. So if I look at it at that pattern side that I want again, and I see these mountain creases that go horizontally and vertically, if you just kind of pinch and push towards the middle, you can kind of pull all this together until you can shimmy it around and create this nice little diamond or square shape, which is where the square base gets its name. Now I want to turn it around so that the point is on the bottom and my flaps are at the top. And I'm just going to take each of these sides and fold it towards this center edge here. And I know the center is a little hard to see from the way I'm videoing things, but I've got this part here. And then I'm just going to take and open this up and smush it out. And you can kind of line up that center edge with the center of everything here too, so that you get a nice open kind of area there. And I'm just going to repeat that over on the other side too. And I turn my paper around when I do this side just because it's easier to fold. Everybody has different ways of doing things and the way they fold stuff. There's no right or wrong. If you want to turn things around, that's fine. But I'll just get this part folded down here. And then flip it over, do the same thing on the other side too. Get this part smushed out, and then do the same thing on this side too. once you've gotten all those folded out, then you want to go ahead and turn one of the flaps over and push it down, flip it over, do the same thing on the other side so that you're looking at the side now that we haven't folded. And here what I'm just going to do is take each of these flaps and reverse the crease. There's already a mountain crease. You want to just fold it in, making that a valley crease, so that you can fold these flaps towards the center on all 4 of these areas here. So that we wind up with something that looks like this. Now I'm going to take the bottom and create a crease that goes between each of these points by just folding this part up. And this is going to help us when we pop open the box because I've got that crease kind of started. And then we're just going to take each of these and fold down. I'm going to fold this one down here on each side. And just start with these 2 because I don't want to crease the other edges too much yet. If you want, you can kind of open things up, and holding it in this kind of open stage, fold this part down. We don't want to create too much tension in the other areas and create creases you don't want, but you do want to fold all 4 of these down and then allow things to pop open in the center and smush out so that you can create your completed box. And just take care, of course, that, you know, things don't completely pop open in any weird way and make the folds disappear. But you should be able to pop everything out, and you know, you had that one crease to kind of help you along to get that part opened up in the bottom. And if you need to, you could kind of pinch along to make those creases a little clearer so that you get a nice completed finish to your box down at the bottom. And then it helps to kind of push this down and pinch it really good on the edge so that you get a nice sort of pinching of the sides so that that doesn't pop open later. But it should give you this really cool box with those 4 points, and then you've got the pretty little pattern all around the outside. And I love this paper pattern because it has that neat, a couple of them have that neat gradation from the center kind of opening out into colors. So just a really fun, pretty paper pattern, I think. And like I say, always, Grimm Hobby can be a great company that you can really trust for having high quality paper. So I would say definitely if you find some of that, you know you're going to be getting good paper. And this is a really fun pattern. So I hope that you can enjoy this and maybe find some paper like this in your area. And I'll try to have some more fun unboxings or unwrappings to share with you guys in the future. Thanks again always so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.